become like I download information without having to ponder it. And I know it might sound crazy, you know, but sometimes I know my son coming without thinking. I just have a knowing, and it's who feels it knows it.
Hey YouTube, I'm Emmanuel from Freeform Locs. I'm bringing you yet another fantastic video related to Freeform Locs. Our mission on this channel is to help at least 144,000 people grow Freeform Locs in the comfort of their homes without necessarily expertise of a hair care professional or a loctician. So growing it right up to maturity all on their own at home. So today we'll be reviewing a video, and you just saw an excerpt of this, and that was Jakim's father testifying about the superpower of dreadlocks, especially freeform dreadlocks. Okay, your hair or your locks are a receiving and transmitting station. What do I mean? Your locks, your hair is able to get a lot of information, download a lot of information from your environment, okay, as you can see, as evidence in this video. If you're also just on your lock journey and you need some inspiration, you know, some motivation to keep going, you would probably love Jakim's locks. He's never cut his hair since since he was born, for 16 years now, and it's just fascinating to see how they turned out. So I don't want to give out all. I just want you just go watch the video then, okay?
What does dreadlock mean to you? What is the dreadlock? Even the term, you know how some people don't like the term dreadlock. Some people like lock. So what do you think about dreadlock? The meaning of dreadlock?
Well, to clarify the roots, our nati, our connection with the spiritual realm, it's a connection of culture and our spirituality. You know what I'm saying? In our culture, it's a thing of maturity, beauty, strength. It goes hand in hand with our nature. It's an extension of our nervous system. It keeps us aware in Babylon. You know what I'm saying? Aware of the seen as well as the unseen. So we wear it with pride, not to be proudful, but we wear it with pride because, yeah.
For me, like my dad always said, it was like my hair felt more of a, like if I was to cut it, it's like it's giving a part of me that was just, how do I put it? It was always a part of me, like individually, like as another. I didn't always think of my hair as just something people cut off, you know? It was always something to me that I just cherished and just enjoyed it. I just love the fact that people come up to me. People just come up to me and be like, yo, how long you been growing your hair? And I tell them 16 years, they'll be like, yo, that's been a minute, man. And I just think they really enjoy it.
What is the definition of dreadlock to you? Do you like the term dreadlock?
For us, it was more naughty. It wasn't really dreadlocks. So it'd be like, I didn't really care how they say dreadlocks, but just, I think, naughty dread, yeah.
Naughty locks, the dread thing is more of a, it's more of a taboo. You know what I'm saying? Anytime we think about locks, my crown, it's an upful thought. It's not a dreadful thing. You know what I'm saying? So at the same time, when we put forth certain words out in creation, we try to keep it upful or positive. You know what I'm saying? And the term dread, like I said, I don't have no personal about the word. But if I choose to speak a word into existence, I choose for it to be neutral and upful. You know? Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
What are some negative things that you, especially you being in school and stuff, you have went through having dreadlocks? And also, I bet you have so many stories. But I want to get it from you because a lot of your audience is from like younger.
Yeah.
So like, tell them about like the things that you experienced negative. Of course, I can tell you're a strong man, but tell them like things that you went through on the negative side of having dreadlocks.
I wasn't really bullied. It's more like people would just try like avoiding me, like just have, an opinion, or just, they judge you just by the way you look. And I didn't look fearsome, or I'm not sure how to put it. What is it? Threatening? Intimidating. I didn't really look intimidating, but people would just be like, I don't like the way he looked. I feel like people, the first thing they see when they come to Locs, they're like, you look dirty or something.
They have a preset mind condition. You know what I'm saying? It's like a stereotype or a stigma. And the only way to break it is through interaction. You know what I'm saying? That's why in a way, preparing them for the future because they see how I do it naturally. You know what I'm saying? We come to break a stigma. This is why they say we're conquerors, not warriors, because how we interact with creation, we already know we come with the positive force. Positivity is life. So when we come to you, that force that people avoid, it confuses them because they never feel these feelings. We are aware of this. So we walk in power and we gentle with it. We present ourselves honorably. I try to be a classic Rasta man. Not in your face with it. We try to win them over and kill them with love. And in the end, they end up loving us more. So it's a win-win situation. But I ain't gonna lie, as a man in Babylon with Locs, it has been a learning experience. If you look at it, well, it made me a better man because I was angry when I was young. I look at it as mostly what they use, prejudice or racism. But in creation, people kill what they don't understand. So I'll be a fool to try to create a whole new mindset. Instead, I discover, well, okay, let me adjust myself and perceive it from a different angle. I consider myself a people person, so when I start to change my perception and the interpretation and deal with them according to their fragility, it work out better. It work out better. It's a simplicity still in it. It's all nature. You know what I'm saying? You deal with them like babies. It's written, you deal with them as babies. And in the end, when they start to eat hard food, they love you for your worth. You know what I'm saying? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Let me ask you this. You said that you have never cut your hair, right?
Yes, sir.
Have you ever had a point where you wanted to cut it because you were mad or you were like... For me, like in dreadlocks, I don't like to wear it down because it gets in my food and stuff like that, so I have to wear it up. So that annoys me, you know? What are some things that challenge, I guess...
Challenges of having locks?
With having knots.
Yeah.
I never felt mad at my hair. It was more like it's always a thought in your head. You'd be like, yo, how would I look like? How would I act? Would I act differently? Would it like change my persona? And when you think about it, yeah, it's like I said earlier, it's like you're another part of yourself. So when you think about cutting your hair, you wanna like
chopping your arm out.
Yeah, man.
You can't move about creation the same way if you're missing an appendage. It's the same way we are locked. It's alive. So we know it changes you. It's science to it. And the reason why he gonna have difficulty answering the question is because he only knew one thing. It's not like you or me that I was raised in a Christian household by old wise women. You know what I'm saying? So for me, I know the before and the after. I have had times in my life where I went through situations where I had to part with my life. You know what I'm saying? And I told him I wasn't the man I was before. It made a difference. I was conscious of the difference. You know what I'm saying? So for that to happen to me, it's like a penalty, like a something I'm afraid of more than jail or death. You know what I'm saying? You handicapping me. I'm not trying to walk around creation naked spiritually and mentally. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, we hold form to the as they said, the old ways. We just mixing a little bit of sauce from the new to just so we in that taboo. You know what I'm saying? Because our purpose here is the healing of humanity. It's like, yeah, so everything we do, we keep that in consideration. We try to be open and welcoming and loving so we could infect this place with the original love, not the carbon copy love. Just like it.
Let's explain the spirituality side of having dreadlocks. You said you only know one thing, which I agree with. You have experienced more. So explain to me some of the spiritual advantages you have with dreadlock versus when you didn't have. Your character, your personality, your spirituality.
Well, first and foremost, because of the challenges you meet in life, I noticing there's a lot more to this matrix creation that we led to believe, because the same trials and tribulation that we cause, it humble me. You know what I'm saying? It take me to self-reflection and self-analyzation. Why do I react a certain way to this? And as it progresses and it get longer, you go through stages of self-analyzation, because self-awareness comes with with growing locks. You can't have locks and not be aware. You look in the mirror, some people twist it, some people do differently. That shows self-awareness. For me, who take a different route, I just let it fly, and as I go, it heightened my self-awareness, and it turned from a self-awareness to an all-around awareness. I learned to be a people reader, a personality reader. I learned to be able to flex myself and put myself in different situations and be able to stay afloat seamlessly. It come like I download information without having to ponder it. And I know it might sound crazy, you know, but sometimes I know my son coming without thinking. I just have a knowing, and it's who feels it knows it more so than an academic explanation of rigid sciences. It's as Bob Marley put it, it's a natural mystic, and who feels it, knows it, who is aware, it's a gift. And without it, I'm not great, I'm lesser. So we try it the natural way, that's all it is. Return to the old ways in a modern society. Yes, sir? Yeah. With love, yes, sir. Yes, sir. This one right here, we start with my daughter. Was born, she's now 13 years old. You don't know. Beauty is in individuality. Yes, I did. We don't try to look like nobody else. This is God. Individuality. So this is our pride and joy. We is a tribe, nature-loving Rastaman in Babylon. So, yeah, we holding it for, man. We holding it for. It's gonna be out there.
Oh my goodness. That is so cool, man.
Yeah, man.
How do you guys like maintain it?
You just wash it like any other hair. You just wash it. The only thing is it takes 10 times longer to dry.
10 times longer?
10 times longer to dry, and if you shake it too much, you throw your neck and your back out.